Hello, Professor. Our topic is talking about the India import and export trade. We are Group 1. Our member is Zhang Man, Wu Xinyi, Xie Yi, Xu Yufan, Wang Zhuoyang. We will discuss all four parts. The first one is business topic, 2. Data source, 3. Research question, 4. Analysis recommendation. Next, the first one, business topic from 1997 to July 2022. India's trade has grown significantly, making it a key global player. Trade drives economic development, impacting various sectors. Exports boost industrial growth and generate foreign exchange, while imports meet domestic needs. Since the 1990s liberalization, India has diversified trade with partners like the US, China, UAE, and the EU. The data site shows changes in export, import values, trade volume, and trade balance. Key metrics like export, imports, total trade volume, and trade balance highlight India's global trade performance. These trends guide policymakers and businesses, improving trade strategies and addressing deficits as India integrates further into the global market. Its trade policies will shape its economic future. The following sections will analyze data from 1997 to July 2022, offering insights into India's trade dynamics and their impact on economic policy and growth. And next, we will discuss the data source. The data utilized for analyzing India's import and export trade from 1997 to July 2022 is sourced from Kaggle. This comprehensive data set offers detailed insights into India's trade activities, encompassing various metrics such as export and import values, total trade volume, and trade balance across different financial years. Key features of the data set include 3. Country-wise data, detailed trade information with various countries, allowing for an in-depth analysis of India's international trade relationships. 2. Yearly data, annual trade figures that enable uptrend of changes and trends over time. And 3. Trade metrics, comprehensive data on exports, import, total trade volume, and trade balance, providing a holistic view of India's trade performance. And next, we will discuss the 3-part business question. We will discuss 6 questions and we will analyze using Power BI, such as the first 1 and 2. Which country does India export or import the most in 2022, and what are the top 3 countries? And next, what is the export trend based on the top 3 countries that India exports to? What is the yearly trend of total trade of India, and which year is the highest? What is the balance of trade of India, and which year is the highest? And the last, what was the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on India trade in 2020?
Hello everyone, the next part I want to move to the question 1, to which country does India export the most in 2022 and what are the top 3 countries? As the analyzed results in 2022, the United States stood as India's largest export destination, with exports amounting to $7.611 billion. This represents a significant lead over other major markets like the UAE and China, indicating not only the scale of trade with the US but also the strategic importance of this relationship. Given this analysis, we recommend that India should firstly promote trade and diplomatic relations with the United States and increase investment and strengthen trade. Secondly, collaborating with the United States in the fields of AI, healthcare, and semiconductors to enhance India's high-tech capabilities. Thirdly, exploring and developing strategies to enter new high-growth markets to reduce dependence on major markets. Finally, addressing economic and policy challenges such as trade barriers to improve the trade environment. Okay, the question 2 is, which country does India import the most in 2022, and what are the top 3 countries? As the result, we can see China, the UAE, and the United States are also India's top 3 importers. According to the data, China has the highest import value, reaching 94.617 billion US dollar, which is nearly the sum of second-ranked UAE and the third-ranked United States. Based on these dynamics, we think firstly India should diversify its supply chains away from China to reduce price risks and enhance competitiveness. Furthermore, negotiating deeper trade terms with partners like the US and the UAE to secure better trade conditions and protect supply chains. Finally, India should improve customs and clearance operations and adopt digital measures to boost trade efficiency and transparency. Next, let's move to the question 3.
Question 3. What is the export trend besides on the top 3 countries that India exports to? From the above chart, it can be seen that the top 3 countries for India's export to foreign countries are USA, China, and the UAE. Since 1997, India has maintained a steady upward trend, but in 2021, India's export to the top 3 countries have significantly decreased, possibly due to the impact of COVID-19, which has not shown an upward trend until 2023. So there are some recommendations to improve supply chain resilience, encourage local sourcing of raw materials to reduce dependency on international supply chains, and invest in logistic infrastructure for efficient delivery. Conduct through market research in the USA, China, and the UAE to tailor marketing strategies and analyze competitors to identify opportunities. The government should provide export incentives, implement policy reforms for streamlined customs procedures, and ensure export products meet health and safety standards. Additionally, support industry affected by COVID-19 and diversify export products to mitigate risk associated with market fluctuation. Question 4. What is the yearly trend of total trade of India and which year is the highest? From the above chart, it can be seen that India's total trade was the highest in 2021, showing an upward trend from 1997 to 2011. It slightly decreased from 2011 to 2015, then increased from 2015 to 2016. It began to decline from 2016 to 2020, with a significant increase from 2019 to 2020. However, after 2021, it significantly decreased. So there are some recommendations to enhance product competitiveness, increase investment in research and innovation to improve quality and technology, and strengthen brand building to evaluate the international image of India products. The government should introduce supportive export incentive policies, including tax rebates and financing support, and strengthen international cooperation through bilateral and multilateral trade agreement and by participating in international trade affairs, encouraging enterprises to obtain international standard certifications to ensure products meet quality and safety standards of export destination countries.
Question 5. What is the balance of trade of India, and which year is the highest? The picture shows India's trade balance. India's trade balance was the highest in 2001. Balance of trade is the difference between a country's exports and imports of goods and services of a specific period of time. It is an important indicator of a country's external economic transactions. From 2001 to 2022, the trade balance declines each year, accelerating from 2007 to 2008 and decelerating from 2010 to 2011. In 2001, the trade balance is minimal. By 2022, it has increased, approaching negative 200,000. India is a large country with lots of people. Due to its special economic and political role, India always has one of the biggest trade deficits in the world. This paper suggests the solutions to improve India's trade balance in 6 areas: money sent home by expatriates, service exports, investments for foreign companies, earned from bond and stocks, money from agricultural exports, and oil and gas exports. Question 6. What was the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on Indian trade in 2020? India is a big Asian country with lots of people and a large foreign trade market. Even though this is high market demand, the trade balance has been falling each year because of growing population, a bigger gap between rich and poor, and poor control of the epidemic, especially after it started in 2019. These two gaps shows the trade of India's exports to the 3 major trading countries before COVID-19 and during COVID-19. We provide measures to reduce the impact of the pandemic on India trade in 4 areas: provide a stable supply chain, provide policy support, promote the production of raw material, increase foreign exchange reserves,